Have you ever been welding and you need just a little more cable and you pull your system and this happens? I know, annoying, right? So today we're going to make a custom addition, a modification, if you will, to a rig, one of your welding rigs. Most welders come with about 3-4 feet of cable for a plug. Sometimes that's not enough, especially when you have a rolling cart, right? So what we're going to do today, what we're going to do in this video, is we're going to rig up 3 plugs on the back side, hidden nice and clean away, on the back side of the inner part of the welding rig. We're going to run all the cables from our welding power sources into this plug, and this plug is going to have a nice long 20-foot cable rolled up that you can plug into a machine and move your stuff anywhere you want to go. It's sweet. So, let's run right into it. First, let's go over the parts you need. Threaded chase nipples, 1 inch. 2 of them that come in one bag, one per bag, see? 1 bag or 2 1-inch conduit Locknuts, they go with those. 1 bag or 1 clamp connector, 1 inch, right there. You need 3 plugs. These are gonna vary based on what you guys have, what kind of welding, what kind of plugs your welders use. This is a Nema 6-50. It's what mine use. All 3 of my welders use this. Some of them have different hookups. Some of them have 4 plug. Depends what you get. But this is what mine need. 3 of these, or however many welders you have. You might have 4. Might even have a plasma cutter. Who knows? 3 of these. These are just dryer plug mud plates. And they go. Your plugs go right in here. Now, if you have different ones, like I said earlier, you're gonna make sure these fit in the ones you get. Of course, lastly, you need 3 4-inch by 4-inch boxes. And since I have 1-inch thingies, I have 1-inch knockouts all around. The backs are different, but we don't use the backs. Yeah. You're also gonna need blue, they're very big, wire nuts. You will also need some scrap number 10 or so. I would do 10. You can probably use 8, but it's a little bit tight on the wing nut. So this is scrap. This is a scrap dryer cord I had from a job I did. It was the wrong one, so I changed it and took it. Number 10, 30 amps. As max you can use with number 10. So that should do the job. First things first, you gotta knock these guys out. These ones are easier to push out without like a tool. These ones that are like flush, you have to have a tool. Boom, hard. That's why I use the sides. Plus I need to use these 2 holes. So then, take this, put a nipple through, I lost the, oh, it's right here. It's right here, guys. And you put this here, boom. So cool. I'm just doing this loose because I have something I have to do. I need a space, a little spacer between the 2. So there's all 3. The idea being you have cables coming in one of these bottoms and then wing nut to the next ones. Or doom, like that. I like the middle just because it's like, and they're not chained. That's just me though. Anyway, so that's done. Now we're gonna screw them into the support piece on the back there. So as you can see, that's all you get. It's annoying, but Honestly, they call these things mobile, but they're really, really heavy. I doubt they're as mobile as everybody thinks. Yeah, a lot. Okay, so now we're all clear down here. I don't know, I did a video of how I made this thing, but dude, it was so long, you guys would know like, dude, hurry up and get to the point there. All right, so the idea is we're going to put 3 plugs, 1, 2, 3, or here, 1, 2, 3. I don't know if they fit. Up here, I'm gonna have to put a little plate or something, I'll figure it out. They're gonna have 3 separate plugs so that the plugs from each of these welders can just go up here and be out of the way, and I'm not gonna worry about tripping on 3 separate plugs if I'm working on a bunch of stuff. I might add a 4th later, but it'll be easier after the fact. Or for one, you know, just one just to start with. Helps too, so if you go self-tap, pre-drill here. So there's the base. Notice I left a little extra on the left here. Over here. There's enough room for one more in case I wanted to add a plasma cutter up top. So there's that. Now let's see the wiring. In fact, our breakers shouldn't even be any higher than 30 because welders can't draw. I mean, this is obviously for a household. Just in case you guys are confused about that, this is not for a commercial rig. It's for like a low budget hobbyist, like myself and you. So there's that, okay? You can strip them preemptively, which is what I'm gonna do, and then put them in and then you tighten these. Put them in there. Boom. Ow. Damn, that hurts. That hurt a little. There's that. And last but not least is the clampage situation. Bam. Nailed it. So you take off black and the red. This is the side one. See how long it is? So we'll do 1, 2 handfuls. Yeah, boom. Strip. Damn, dude. Strip. And do this 3 times. First one's here, and it doesn't really matter X and Y. Black and red, it only really matters, I think, on 3-phase. We can't be sure about that though, so if someone wants to correct me, totally do it. Just to be sure. I'm not an actual electrician, I just do a lot of electrical work for my job. And I know a little bit, enough to get you in trouble, as they say. So X and Y, black, red. Is that? So there you go. Boom. Black, red, green, ground. So now that you've got the wires in all of these guys, and the cable is run up into the box right here, you gotta wire everything up. So this will work. You go like this first, Let me push them through. Helps if you remove these. By the way. That. Hold it. Helps if you have a magnetic screwdriver, which I do not. But I'll use my meat hooks instead. Like that. Oh yeah. Check that out, dude. One. Two. Boop. That one. Another long one. On the right side. Screw that. Again, helps if you remove the screws completely. Uh-oh. We're short a screw. Oh no! Oh no! Where is it? That's done. Okay, 832 is what you need. Actually short. 2 screws. Oh, no, here's one. Here's one. We'll do the top one because that one is the most important. We lost one. What the heck? Annoying. No. We got another 832 for that guy later. Then, lastly, this guy, you wire it all up. These blue boys right here. These blue bad boys right here. The big boys. Things are designed to hold huge cables, huge wires. So the thing about this wire here, you don't have a red, right? See that? So, but there is 3 wires. So you got your black and your white will be your second hot. And then your ground will be the ground. This is acceptable because they only sell, like when they wire these up, you use a 3-wire Romex. It's a black, a white, and a green. It's acceptable. You can do it. It's allowed. Trust me, it's allowed. I would know. 1, 2, 3. It's kind of a mess. This kind of, these things get in the way. This is part of luck worker. Stuff is just in the way of everything, all the other stuff. 1, 2, 3. See that? Grab the black. What are you doing? Where's the green? Green. There. That would have been bad. Well, it would have just popped the finger. But it still would have been bad. Okay, so then there's this. 3 all greens. 24. Big ass blue wing nut. Smush them together a little bit just to get them together. Make sure they're all touching. Always. Collect screws. It's called a wire nut, but I call them wing nut because it has little wings. they're color coded too for capacity. Okay, so there's a green. I always start with the green in case something's live. You won't hurt yourself. Then you go white on 110. In this case, we don't have white. Technically, this is white colored, but it's going to be our red. So we go black, 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 black. Push them all together as best you can. That. Best you can. Then hold them back here. So give yourself a little clearance for your wing nuts. Oh, see that one's a little long? It's going to cause an issue. This is a problem. When they're big, huge wires like this, they just, and they're inside of the rubbers, they slide around like crazy. You don't want any of these things sticking out. You got any stray little strands, they'll ground out and they'll cause problems. See? Okay, it came out. Let's try again. What you can do is you tighten this nice tight so they're bonded a little bit. Helps you hold them. See? Held. Then you add one more. Oh man. Oh man, we're almost there. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this forever, dude. And then lastly, the white that's not a white, and the 2 reds, or the 3 reds I should say. 3. Okay. Plus the incoming. That was a little short. Let's see if it works. Sometimes if they're too short too, they kind of cause issues. It's like this isn't really a lot. Strip wire, but we'll see if it works.
We'll see if it works before we jump the boat.
As long as you remember that your white is your red, you should be fine. Even though I know it's throwing people off, but trust me, it's fine. We gotta shove. You can do that to save some room, because these are gonna take a lot of space. Shove a couple wing nuts in the holes. There. Sorry guys. Lastly, screws. Screws. You need the screws in now. It's gonna be kind of a mess, so let's push it up now that we have the screws out. I know it's tight in there. You guys are like, oh my god, it's not gonna fit. Hey, when it happens, you know? It's fine, it's totally fine. Boom. See, it fits. It's not the prettiest, but it works. There it is. 1, 2, 3. So you got your plug bank now. Now you gotta do the bottom end. So this is gonna change based on what you guys have in your garage or what you wire up. I have a 240/50. This guy. This goes into my wall. Basically it's the same as this, but nail. This guy, I didn't steal it, I promise. No. This guy's a double-sided screw. Okay. So, that goes. Okay. These are adjustable, so if you want to change them from a 50, you can do 30. That's not what we are going to do. We're going to do a 50. Because that's what our welders are. And that's what I wired. Oh, don't want to do that. Not all the way out. Okay, first things first, open this up. I'm going to open up the clamp, transition clamp, I don't know what to call it. It's where the power cable comes in and it clamps it so it's nice and tough on there. A little rubber grommet on there. I wouldn't say it's waterproof either, but it's fairly sealed up pretty good. So rubber. Rubber. Then you just kind of check and see how much you need. I actually have to redo this because this isn't the ground. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. That's pretty good. So we don't need that much. So let's push it up a little bit. There it is. Push it in. Giggity. And ground's on the top. Hot. Rotate. Hot. That. These things kind of come out a little bit, so you have a little more. Yep. You want to get as many strands as you physically can inside these little mount pieces. You don't want any floating around loose because every strand helps transfer electricity. So if you have a few missing, you're not getting your full contact. There she is. Boom, one. Black's done. See, sometimes they're kind of a pain, especially if they're short. White. Is that the red or the white? Oh, I can never remember that part. White? There it is. White / red is in. Oh no. Another way you can tell if it's a ground or not is this screw. See that? See that screw right there? It's green, right? Which, what else is green? That's right, the ground. Oh, ground. This one's gonna be fun because I have to turn it. I always think everything's gonna be so easy until they start doing it. All you gotta do is, oh, God, you can take those out. Sick. Put it on. I should probably screw it a little. Bam. Green. Oh. And out it came. I hate when it comes out, dude. Green. Bam, dude. What? Hey-oh. All going one way. Let's see. See that? You don't want that. 1, 2, 3. And then you tighten this. Obviously, an impact driver or a automated screwdriver would be a hell of a lot faster. So then, put these on. That. Make sure these all line up because these kind of go on a certain spot back here. See that?
line up like that. And it. So the ground's not right there. Done. Nailed it.
Last but not least, the big boy. Again, upside down. I suck. Ow. I could probably just flip it around, but honestly, I'm kind of digging the upside down thing. There's that. 1, 2, 3. Look at me, like a bird I sing. Yes. Yes! Quack, 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 quack. All three going. Obviously, you don't want to do them all at the same time because you start firing. No, you'll probably just pop your brake, but still, don't do it. All right, guys, that about does it for me. It'll help a lot with cable management, which is like a big problem in the shop. Tripping over wires is not good when you're wearing heavy stuff and you got electricity in your hand. So, if you guys like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe to get notifications when I'm doing more stuff. I got a really cool project in the pipeline right now. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be sweet. So, yeah, that about does it, man. We'll see you on the next build.